A Rancho Cordova man says AT&T made a huge mistake on his account.
When he says no matter how many times he asked to speak to a supervisor, they said no. It was time to call Kurtis.
You know, and we all want to get to the supervisor when we feel like the customer service rep is not listening. So how frustrating would it be if you're told no? By the way, if you're an AT&T customer, get a pen and paper because I'm about to give you a number you should keep handy.
Harassed with calls and letters for a debt he doesn't owe, Tony Constantino has been battling AT&T and collection agencies for a year and a half.
Hello?
They claim he owes $652 for UVerse equipment this shipping confirmation proves he returned. It's caused his credit to take an 80-point hit, keeping him from refinancing his house.
Actions like these from companies like AT&T can really upset and just basically ruin people's financial future for years.
The last 4 times he's called AT&T, he says they refused to put him through to a supervisor.
Nobody could help me. All I could get was a customer service person.
This is an outrage.
Richard Holliber with Consumer Federation of California says when customers can't get results, they should make as much noise as possible.
There are lots of retailers that make a point of monitoring Twitter feeds and blog sites to see who's saying bad things about them.
We asked AT&T about Tony's claim he couldn't get through to a supervisor. They could always say its policy is to make a supervising manager available or call the customer back as soon as possible if the manager is not immediately available. As for the collection mistake, AT&T blames it on a system error, saying, "We appreciate you flagging it." They apologized and agreed to remove the blemish from Tony's credit, clearing the way for him to refinance.
Hooray!
Okay, so here's what you could do if AT&T customer service is not addressing your issue. AT&T says you should call their executive offices. And here's the phone number. It's 1-800-791-6661. And if you didn't get this, we're going to post the number on our website. You may have to leave a message, we're told, but they claim you're going to hear back within 24 hours. By the way, Tony tells us his credit score has been restored, and he is now refinancing his home.
And you've told us before how to get those collection agencies to stop bugging you.
If they are calling you up and saying you owe money, say, prove it. Send it to me in writing. Tell me I owe it. Now, if they show up, the letter shows up and you know that you don't owe it, write them back and say, I don't owe this debt, knock it off, stop calling me, and legally, they have to do it.
Yeah. Or you can just make funny noises on the phone until they hang up.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, it works.
All right, if you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. Call our hotline Monday through Friday, 916-374-1343. Or you could always go to our website, fill out our form, or you could call them up and make funny noises.
Yeah, this goes back to our other conversation we had off camera.
You got to stop